Hey guys, Shinchi42 here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about commander usage. The topics that we're going to dive down is a lot for this video. So first, we're going to talk about what are commanders for, and then we're going to move on to why are they important, and how can we utilize them efficiently, how to level up your commanders, what class they are, and how to enable pairing for the commanders, and how to increase troop capacity, and then commander talents tree and skills. So first we're going to address what our commanders used for. So first, you guys can actually use your commanders for gathering resources, and you can actually also attack barbarians. As you can see, I can attack a barbarian here, but I'm actually farming and I'm just trying to show you guys what you guys can do with it. You can also reinforce your buildings, and you can also reinforce alliance buildings, as you can see. Another way is actually trying to get these runes. So your commander would be the one to gather these runes. They wouldn't have to march in and collect the runes. You can also, your commanders are also used for building buildings. So building this alliance flag, I have my commander here, and she is building with with Minamoto. So I have Joan of Arc and Minamoto here. Another way to utilize your commanders is actually by sending a rally or joining a rally with your team. So as you can see, my teammate here has set up a rally, and I could send up my commanders with my troops to participate. Or you can also find a Lohar and click set rally. Right now I have a full dispatch, so I could not set a rally. So you need to have a space on your dispatch. Like I have a max of 4 commanders, so if I only have 3 farming and I have the 4th one available, I could set a rally. You can also find a barbarian fort, which you can also set a rally, and you can set at a different time, which is like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 30 minutes in 8-hour increments. Now I have sent my commander, one of my commanders at home, going back to my city. Now I can set up a rally. As you can see where I was talking about, there's the increments of you can set up the timer to 5, 10, 30, and 8 hours. Another way that you can use your commander is, so if I'm going to attack a barbarians, let's say I'm going to use Joan of Arc here, and she is going to start marching in, and actually I could click her and I could set this camp sign, and she would just camp there for a while. And I can also click her to return back to base, and that would cancel the action point that I would have used. So if I'm going to attack, I could actually click that again. It would cost me 50 action point, and she will start attacking the barbarians. So that's another way to use your commander, and actually by doing this you're gonna level up. So your commanders are actually very important. Why? Because these are the commanders that are going to be participating in wars. So if you really want to win wars, you need to have a strong and great commander. Basically, make sure to level them up as high as you can. It's like in any other like RPG type of game. You want your main character to have a high level, right? To win battles. It's the same concept here. You want your commanders to have a good skill level, good talent tree, and high level meaning if you have a higher level commander, it would have a higher troop capacity, which I'm going to show you that in a little bit here. Now let's talk about how to level up your commanders. Let's click this level 18 barbarians here and click that eye icon. So there's some information about here. Just to summarize, the number 1 here is basically if you're fighting at barbarians, all the slightly wounded will automatically be recovered into your city. So there won't be any slightly wounded units going to your hospital, because only severely wounded actually goes to your hospital. So attacking barbarians will cost action point also, so it would cost about 50 action point. All troops are involved, so basically all troops that are involved, so say you sent 2 commanders, 2 battalions, they would both get rewards of the victory, and they would get both experience points. Now you can also piggyback with your allies. Let's say if your allies is actually attacking this barbarian, and you say you want to join while they're attacking the barbarians, you will also get the victory bonus there and the rewards as well, and of course the experience points. And let's talk about the action point before we actually attack this barbarian. So if you click your profile here, you see that green bar. This is your action points, and you can click this plus button if you need to regain your action points. And if you can see, I have used the emergency action recovery. There is the question mark button here. A little bit of information here. Action point can be used to attack barbarians. It will slowly recover along with time. Now action point recovery 1 point out of 32 seconds, and it will recover fully at 57 minutes. So another information here is that no action points will be returned upon cancellation, but when current action points total exceeds 1000, let's say you've used a lot of these action points recover, it will go over 1000 as a limit, and if you attack a barbarian or set up a rally and then you canceled it, it would not recover, it would not return you or refund you the action points. Now let's go ahead and attack some barbarians, and we're going to send 2 units actually here, or 2 battalions. I'm gonna put Tomogos in here with Zone 2, and we're just gonna pick something like random for the 2nd battalion. Basically, when you're farming barbarians or when you're attacking barbarians, this is the best way for you to earn these Tome of Knowledge and Arrows of Resistance, and you guys can get actually some loot here as well, and speed up bonus, and also you guys could have a chance of getting some gems. You won't get all these are only all potential rewards. So now let's look at the battle report. As you guys could see, I have earned 2.3k EXP for that and 2.3k EXP. So you would gain both of them, since they're both attacking the same barbarians. They're all gonna earn the same experience points. And let's look at the loot. So for this, we were able to loot 19 of these level 1 Tome of Knowledge and some stones and 4 speed ups. Now here we've earned again a lot of Tome of Knowledge, training speed up, and some resources of wood. So by this strategy where I send out 2 battalions at once to attack one single barbarians, I'm actually utilizing the experience points to gain. So look at Zuntu, he is level 39, and look at Tomogos, and she is level 16. And now let's look at the second units that attack the barbarians. Minamoto level 21 and Sakura level 23. They all both got 2.3Ks, right? So this is a great way to tank, basically tank your lower commander. So the best way really to level up your commander is through fighting barbarians. Why? It's because if you fight barbarians, you don't only get experience points, but you also get all these Tome of Knowledge. So I think this is the most effective way to level up your commander. So make sure to use all your action points, and then before you start farming resources. So you're not only just going to get this Tome of Knowledge, you're gonna also have the chance to get resources as well. And also there's another way to gain resources through this to gain Tome of Knowledge. You can actually start doing a rally for your barbarian forts, and you guys can actually has potential to earn some keys also. And the Book of Covenant is quite helpful to increase your castle size, which when you start increasing your castle size, your rally size is going to increase as well. And you guys also have potential rewards to get gems, but by doing barbarian forts, you're not going to be able to earn experience points for your commanders. Another great way to level up your commanders is by farming these altar guardians. As you can see, you will have experience points here, and sometimes you guys can get some runes that increases the experience points of your commanders as well. So make sure to check those out. What we actually do in our alliance is we would set up a timer here, and then we would camp around this area. Then once the timer starts counting down and getting close to the end time, we would start attacking. It would start saying go, and then we would start attacking the altar guardians together. Everybody, like all the members, will start attacking, so everyone would be able to potentially get this experience points who participated, basically. So this is a great way. This is high experience points, and it doesn't cost any action points when you do. As you can see, it did not cost me any action points at all. Let's look at the different classes of these commanders that we have, and these are actually determined by rarity. And let's look at this. So you guys can actually go through all your commanders, and you'll see you have different colors on the background. So there's green, purple, and orange, and then blue. So there's 4 of them, and now let's look at the green ones first. And the green ones are in the rarity is called advanced. So if you actually click that eye icon, you can see that they recruited here and their star level and their rarity and kills and barbarian kills. So this kills is the PvP kills. And a little bit of a background information for your commander. So this is the again, this is the advanced commanders. Now let's look at the blue ones first as we go ascending to their rarity levels. Now this is the elite level, or elite rarity, and now the purple ones, and the purple ones are the epic rarity, and then the orange ones are the legendary. Let's look at how different they are in each classes, how much experience points they need to level up. So if we are actually going by base level, level 1, as you can see, the advanced commanders would only need 60 experience points to reach a level 2, and for the elite ones you would reach about 80 experience points to reach level 2, and for your epic ones you need 100, and then for the legendary ones you need 120. So there is about 20 experience points increments, as you can see. And as you can see here, that your advanced commanders are going to be the easiest one to level up, and also the advanced commanders are the ones that are going to be so much easy to find their sculptures right here. See, I have 100 here, but I'm not really utilizing her, which is because they are just a lower rarity level and I don't have any use for some of her attributes and skills here. But I'm not gonna say that I'm not using any of these advanced commanders, because I am actually using Dragon Lancer and Centurion for my gatherer. Make sure to utilize your elite commanders, because most of your elite commanders are gonna be gatherers. Make sure to utilize them. As you can see, gatherer, gatherer, and gatherer. So Lancelot is actually not a gatherer, but he is a great commander to pair up with any cavalry commanders. And Tomo Gozen is a great archer and support. I would pair her up with a nuker and any attacker as well. Let's look at the epic commander. Once you first start the game, you're going to receive one specific epic commander for your nation. Now this is going to be the one that you would earn a lot of sculptures for this commander, and you're going to be able to upgrade their skills a lot faster than the ones that you're going to be able to find throughout the game. Looking at your legendary commanders, these are the ones that are going to be difficult to obtain their sculptures. As you can see, I'm having trouble earning Cao Cao's sculpture right here, but if you have Minamoto Yoshine, you can actually buy his sculptures. That's the only way you can buy his sculptures. You cannot do an exchange also for him, because he is a pay to earn commander. To earn more of the sculptures, you have to actually go to the tavern, and you can either open them up from the silver chest or the gold chest. Now let's look at the rewards list, and these are the rewards list that you're going to be able to obtain. Once you actually obtain a specific commander, let's say you obtain Julius Caesar, you're actually going to automatically obtain 10 of his sculptures right away. If not, you're just going to earn one by one, and these are the rewards list for that. So you can also, so here, this is the gold chest. Let's come back up. Gold chest rewards is right here. I want you guys to take a look at it once you are in the game. And the silver chest rewards are also in here. As you can see, there is no legendary commanders in the silver chest, only up to the epic commanders. But you guys can also earn some speed ups here and some tome of knowledge for both the silver chest and the gold chest. Another way for you to actually earn some more sculptures is by completing some expedition missions. Each expedition missions will grant you some sculptures. And as you can see here, if I finish this level 30 expedition, I would be granted this legendary commander sculpture, and I could get this advanced legendary sculpture, and you can see, and so on and so forth, that you would earn some sculptures here. And you guys can also go to the shop, and you guys can use your coins here to spend into this shop. This is separate from any other shop. You cannot spend gems to get your sculptures here, but you can spend gem to reset this selection right here in the for all these 6 here. You guys can reset this, refresh this. As you can see, you would get actually 3 reset. I've actually used one of them already. You get 5 times to reset it. Let's use 100 gem. I already bought some Dragon Lancer sculpture here, and let's see what I can get from here. Nothing that I like. Actually, I do like Gaius Marius because I need to upgrade his skills, and we're gonna go and purchase that. And I am not quite sure what this Mysterio sculpture does yet, so if there's any experienced gamers here or players that are watching, make sure to leave a comment below of what you guys know. Anything about this would be amazing, because there's a lot of people that are confused about this. And there's also a question mark here, as you guys can see. and you guys can exchange it without limitation during this period. So you can I can keep on buying them. Let's just, for the purpose of this, I will go and buy Constance, and you can see it did not sold out, and I can keep buying a lot more. Now just a quick info how to enable pairing. As you can see, once I hit attack and I hit new troops, I have two options here. I can either go by single commander, or I can do a dual commander. So how can we get there, right? So go to your commanders here, and once you've reached these 3-star, you're gonna be able to unlock that option. So once I've reached 3 stars, I'm gonna be able to unlock the option of having a second commander to partner with. I'm going to show you a commander that has only 1 star, and he will only be here by himself without a secondary commander by his side. I don't have any 2 stars, but if you have a 2-star commander here, okay, actually here's a 2-star. As you can see, again, you're gonna be soloing this battle. There's another extra information here. If you click this question mark icon, it says here that secondary talents are not going to be active, and their skills are going to be active, and also their troop capacity will not take effect. So 2 things will not take effect: the talent and the troop capacity will not take effect if they are the secondary commander, but their skills are going to be activated. The second one here says that the secondary commander's active skill will be casted after the primary commander's active skills is casted, so they're going to take turns, primary commanders first, secondary second. Now the third one here is that saying the secondary commander can obtain the same amount of experience as the primary commander. As I've shown that from the previous example, this is the statement here that dictates what happens with the experience points. Now you can also check the buffs by clicking the more option here, and you can see all the buffs that the commander will bring into the battle. There's also information here to see your troop capacity. And so this green arrow here is about to, if you want to save your commander setup, basically it's going to save it into these slots. Now we've saved up this slot already of number 3, and as you can see, successfully saved to slot number 3. Now if I want to preload that, I'm going to change. Let's say I'm on Constance right now and I want to preload that. Click the blue arrow and click that slot, and it preloads it right away. This is a good quick switch if you need to have a good setup. So like one of my setup is the cavalry units, and I can just preload them. Make sure to go to the green arrow, blue arrow, and then preload them. But right now, if your troops are on dispatch, you're not going to be able to preload them. But utilize this, because this is going to be very helpful for your gaming experience. Let's look at the troop capacity. So the level of your commander is going to dictate how much troop capacity basically your commander is going to be able to take into the battle, or to farming, or to building flags, or reinforcing cities and fortress and flags. Now let's look at this. I have 82,000 troop capacity for Minamoto, and the same one for Joan of Arc. But when I go to a lower level, with Lohar, it's 75,000, and even lower level, it will be 73,500. So what dictates this troop capacity? There's a little question mark here, and let's click that. So your city hall is going to dictate the base of this troop capacity, and then your level of your commander is going to be the one adding into that troop capacity. Now let's look at your city hall. Click this eye icon and another eye icon right here. As you can see, as you increase your city hall, your troop capacity is going to increase as well. Now let's look at the troop dispatch. So at Stone Age you only get 1. Once you hit the Bronze Age, you still get 1, but after you change your age and 1 level after that, you're gonna increase your troop dispatch. As you can see, in Iron Age it's still 2, but when I hit level 11, I would get 3. Dark Age 3. In the next level of Dark Age is 4. In Feudal Age I get 4, and then at level 22 I get 5 dispatch. Now let's look into the talents of the commander. So this is the talent tree. I actually have a video about the talent tree, so make sure to check that out. You guys can direct your path into what kind of talents you want for your commander. Basically try to pair it up with your attributes as well. Now for the skills, once you've activated all 3 skills right here, once I've filled this sculpture up and I want to upgrade, it's gonna randomly pick which skills to upgrade and level up. You will not have any choice. So if you want to focus on level 1 first, don't upgrade into 3 stars because you're going to unlock all these skills. Then if you want to focus on the second one, just unlock the 2nd star and then 3rd star for the 3rd skill. Now, if you have a lot of sculptures and it doesn't matter for you, you can upgrade all 3 stars right away at an earlier level. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your opinion and make sure don't forget to like and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.